let's do an example. We're going to have a bunch of equations and inequalities and stuff like that. And we want to say, what do these look like in turn? So the first one here, z is greater than or equal to 0. So this is going to be a half space that is above, on and above the xy plane. So if I draw axes here, x, y, z. So, here is the xy plane, and we want everything, the xy plane and going up. So it is everything above this. If we're thinking of this table here, sometimes we might want to try use this table. Everything above the table, including the table is the xy plane, everything including the table and above the table moving towards the camera. Nice close-up of my hand there. X is equal to -3. So this is going to be a plane perpendicular to the x-axis at x is equal to -3. So drawing a picture of this. So we need to go back here. So like this would be x is equal to -3 here. So it is some plane. So it's parallel to the YZ plane, and it's 3 units behind the YZ plane. So that's what's going on. If here, z is equal to 0, x is less than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. So the z is equal to 0 tells us that we're in the xy plane. And x is negative, x is less than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0. So this is going to be quadrant 2 of the xy plane. So what we should do here, so in the xy plane, like we're over here, this is positive x and positive y. Over here is negative x. So this would be quadrant 2. If we pop it out in the xy plane, that's where we end up with in the xy plane. X is greater than or equal to 0, y is greater than or equal to 0, and z is greater than or equal to 0. This, of course, is the first octant. This is the only one that we have a special name for. All the other octants, we don't have like the fifth octant. There's no convention that you need. I'm sure people will come up with the conventions. You don't have to worry about that. Y is greater than or equal to -1, less than or equal to +1. This is going to look like a slab. So here would be, there would be a plane here for, this would be y is equal to -1. There would be another plane here for y is equal to +1, and it's everything in between these. So it's the slab in between. So if, here's y is equal to 1, here's y is equal to -1, it's everything in between, and it's a giant slab. So it goes up, it goes down, it goes in this direction, it goes in this direction. That's what's going on here. And then one more down here, y is equal to -2, and z is equal to 2. So y is equal to -2 would be over here, and z is equal to +2 would be up here. So they kind of intersect there, but x can be anything. So it's going to be a line through points of the form x, -2, 2. So there's, x can be anything that we want, y has to be -2, z has to be +2. And then one more example here. Suppose you have x squared plus y squared is equal to 9. Z is equal to 2. So this is a circle of radius 3. We should know that. If this was just in the xy plane, this would be a circle of radius 3. So let me draw a circle of radius 3 in the xy plane, but we don't want this. We want, this would be like x squared plus y squared is equal to 9, z is equal to 0. But we want z is equal to 2 up here. And so, it's take this circle and shift it 2 units up here. So it's a circle of radius 3 in the plane. Z is equal to 2. So again, some pretty pictures here. I suggest, take a look in the book to familiarize yourself with more pictures, play around with this. It's important to have good visual understanding of what's going on here. To succeed in this class, try drawing pictures of your own.